Welcome back. I'm still working on this little doorway. I have painted my wisteria. They are mixtures, the flowers are mixtures of dioxazine purple plus white. Now that's a color that's not normally found on our double primary palette, but it just makes a beautiful lavender that's perfect for wisteria and lavender, and so we just pull out those special colors from time to time when they're needed. The foliage is Viridian green plus cadmium yellow medium. Now I am working on these 3 tiles by the door, and what these are for is for my collector's children, their initials. And I'm going to do, let me make sure I've got this right, just check my notes here because we don't want to get this wrong. Okay, we're going to do A, T, and P. And I'm putting them in that order because if I do P-A-T, that spells Pat. If I do T-A-P, that spells tap. So I don't want these to spell something out. So first of all, I paint my tiles with, this is white plus just a tiny bit of ultramarine blue and a tiny, tiny bit of cadmium orange. Just makes a nice soft gray. The reason I'm not painting these just pure white is because I'm going to have some white flowers down by the door and I want them to be more prominent. So we make these just a little soft gray. They're going to look white, but it's not just a total stark pure white. Now the light is coming in from the upper right, so there's going to be a little bit, these tiles are set in, so there's going to be a little bit of a shadow. They're set into the wall, they drop back a little bit, so there's going to be a shadow from where that wall sticks out. And this is just a mixture. I've added a little bit more ultramarine blue into that mix. And I just stuck a little bit of that purple from the wisteria in there too, just for fun. Now this shadow, the wisteria casts a shadow here, so there actually be some shadow coming across the corner of that. I need to make this just a little tiny bit darker, just not quite dark enough. That's better. I can come back and make this a little bit, fix this right here. And I can always come back with my wall color, which I have saved, and fix the edges of these tiles. First of all, let's get them, in fact I'm going to do that a little bit right here. This one's too big. So see, I can just take that Adobe color and make these just a little bit smaller. So you have 3 tiles, they all need to be the same size, which I got that one too little now. And these are things you can always come back and make some adjustments. Now the edge of that wall is going to be darker, and you can see where that Adobe sets back in. Unfortunately, these old Adobe buildings, if things aren't entirely straight, those buildings aren't straight anyway, so we've got some leeway. We'll see the underneath of that upper edge just a little bit. And handmade tiles aren't exactly square either, so we have some leeway. Now, we're going to do, I'm using a mixture of magenta plus liquid here, and we're going to do the A. I just make my stopping points for my we're going to use like a Times Roman font. There's my A. Make it a little bit darker. My little serifs here. There we go. There's our A. Now we're going to do the T. So first of all, we do the upright. And I'm bracing my hand on my maul stick to steady it. I couldn't do that free. I couldn't do that without bracing on the maul stick. Bring our serifs down. And it's going to be closer to the left side of the tile than it is the right because that tile is set back in. Here's the T. Now I got that just a little bit thick on that crossbar, the T on the cross stroke, so I can take some of my background color and just thin that about a little bit. I have to be careful that I don't take that magenta color into the background. And that's my shadow. And I can always come back then with the magenta if I need to fix that. Get this just a little bit right here. And if you pull the color toward, like that background color, I pull the light color to the darker color, and then that way that keeps me from pulling the dark color into the white. Now I need to put the other serif on here at the bottom. There we go. Now the P. Do the upright. Serif. These look almost like building blocks. And then it's thicker on this side. And there's our initials for the children. I really appreciate you watching my YouTube videos. If you ever have questions, just make them in the comments section. And you also can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll receive a notification every time I post a new video. Also, come visit my blog. I show the complete step-by-step process of this painting, as well as others that I do. The link is in the description below. It's also on the final frame of my video. And you just have a wonderful day today, and think back, if you're an artist, think back, or even if you're anybody, and think back when you were trying to do something and maybe people discouraged you from your ideas and your dreams. And so today, just be an encourager. If somebody comes to you with an idea, say, yeah, that is possible. Go for it. We need to help each other and just be positive and encourage each other. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you again.